this is Tony Segro again. This is part 2 of the cardstock building that I was working on. And if you notice from the last time, what I did was I added this top roof. Okay. Coming around this side, I added the tank. I added a pipe coming down from the tank. Here in the back, you notice that I added a chimney. Okay. But I didn't do anything with the back of the roof here, the back of the building, because when I put this on the layout, you're not going to see that. And if you're not going to see it, then I don't really, why model it? Coming around here, I added, of course, on this side is a wall, or, with a window on. And this I did with cardstock, the mat board, which was this stuff here that I think I showed before. It's like the kind of mat board that you mount a photograph on a frame and such. Then I used regular pieces of cardboard over that, and then paper strips for the individual boards on the roof and such. Okay. Coming back to this tank, the pipe that I used here is actually from sprues that I get, with the titchy windows. They come on sprues as little things that connect the windows together. Okay. Then what I do is I added a gable here and a few details for the roof right now. Okay. And I'm going to talk about painting this roof, and I started painting. I figured, well, I think I'll show you what I do or what I use. This, by the way, is the stuff that I used for the chimney, the styrene. And up here I can show you, if I can find it up here. Yeah, here it is. This is the brick sheet that I get for doing brick walls for styrene, because this is made from styrene too. And it's from JTT Architecture Model Parts and such. And I get that at the hobby shop. Okay. First of all, what I do to paint is I stain the paper. Okay, stain the paper. I have two kinds of stain I use. This is special walnut. It's made by Minwax. This is driftwood. It's also made by Minwax, and they're very good wood type colors that would work well on the building. Just to give you an idea how I do that, I use these Q-tips, which is a little bit better than a paintbrush for painting. I just dip it in the stain and just go down, starting here, and make sure I cover up all the white. Okay, so that sort of gives the stain color to the boards on the roof. And I'm not going to bore you to death by just watching me sit here and paint all day, but that's how I'd be painting this building. Some of the paints that I use that are not stain, I use Barnwood, which is by Folk Art. Okay. I use Burn Umber, which is by Folk Art. I also have a wash that I made from raw umber, and that's by Americana. I just took a little bit of that, put some water in there, and shook it around. These two colors here I use for bricks are yellow ochre and light red oxide, and they're both from Folk Art, and they do a nice job for making brick color and such like that. Butter Pecan right here is by Folk Art. I use that for mortar. Okay, what I'll do is I'll take the and I can use a brush. I'll do this little section quick. This is a small section of the and just paint some of this on like this, and I try to get this into the and I really scrub it in there good. Okay, I'm hoping you get to see this. And I just go back with my finger and clean it off, and it sort of puts mortar lines in there. Okay, and then that'll dry and that'll be fine and dandy. And that's what I do for that. What I'm also going to do then is later on, once this all dries and everything, I'll use pastels, which I have earth color pastels. Get over there. Earth color pastels. And I also use charcoal, which are black colored chalk that I can use if I'm not knocking everything over here. Little pieces of black charcoal, which I scrape down, and I can use that to darken. The color that I used for the green is Americana Avocado, okay, which is a nice color, and I mixed that with a little bit of folk art steel gray, just a touch of the steel gray, and it sort of tones down the avocado color. And that's basically what I use there. Now the next thing I'll be doing would be to finish a base for this. Once I get done painting, finish a base. I'll probably have some details that I have in drawers around here, and I'm going to build a base, and then maybe put a telephone pole with wires going to the building and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at right now.